Smiley Duster here, back for another video. Today I will be reviewing Fortnite Battle Royale, one of the most high demand games up to date, and I play it a lot, so I really wanted to get a review from my perspective and see how you guys like it. First I'm going to say the things that I really like about Fortnite, and then we'll get to the really bad things. So one of the main things I love about this game is the build. Building is one of the main things in this game that can really help you out. It gives you bases to build, and build battles, it's a big aspect of the game. It helps you build up to mountains. I mean, I can think of insane ways it could help you out in this game. The next thing I really like about this game is the shotguns. I like the shotguns because RNG isn't really based on shotguns. It kind of shoots where it has the box. So it's not like, oh, it's going to shoot all the way to your right if you have it there. It's going to shoot where you aim at. And the next thing I like is the teams. Teams are a huge aspect of this game, and they're in duos and squads. Duos, you have a partner, and in squads, you have 3 other people that you play with. In teams, you really have to work together in so many circumstances. So if you get close range with shotguns, and your friend gets knocked, you have to heal him. That's part of the game. You have to heal your friends once they get knocked. You have to kill the guys that killed them. It's really fun to do teams. I really like it. I compete in teams for my competitive team, and I really enjoy it. Another thing I really like are the limited time modes, or LTMs. The LTMs are pretty exciting. Sometimes they're not as good, like Sneaky Silencers was an okay mode, but I mean, honestly, no one really liked it. It was kind of boring. But then again, some other limited time modes were insanely fun, like the Rockets Only mode. I really love that mode. I had so much fun with it. It was really exciting for me to play with my friends because I think I had squads in it, and we just got like 4 rocket launchers and blew everything up. It was super fun. The next thing I love about this game is the skins. There's so many skins that you can choose from this game. The problem with it is you have to pay to get the skins, or you can pay to get the battle pass. But it's still really good to get skins because then it kind of defines your character as a player. But then again, you could be in one of the new skins, like the newbie skins, and people will think you're bad, and then you could just attack them like crazy if you're super good, and you could kill them, and then they'd be really ashamed because they just got killed by a default skin. The next thing I really love, and that is one of the problems with other games, is that it's not pay to win. You can get skins, but they're like pay to look good, I would say. There's not really a pay to win in this game. You can get skins, but it's all skill based. I mean, there is some luck to on getting loot, but it's all skill based. The last one, and the main reason I play this game, is it is completely free. You do not have to pay money to play this game. It is completely free, so you can just play whenever you like, which is why there's such a big community for it. Now to the things I really hate in this game. There's only a couple of things that I really hate in this game, but I sorely hate a couple of the items in the game. The first thing I hate is the jetpack. They added this recently, and oh my gosh, I hated it. It is just like something that totally destroys building. It is just really bad. So you could be building like a maniac, and this guy could just come with a jetpack, float up to your building, and shotgun you in the face, and you're dead. Jetpacks are also really unfair because if you have no mats and you have to shotgun him, then it's really hard to shotgun him because he's just flying around, and he has some easy shots on you. It also has created a couple ideas that I really hate. There's the airstrike one where you can just shoot a bunch of rockets at someone. It's not really fair because you're shooting from above, and it's like, really? Why would you do that? The next thing I hate is the hop rocks. They added this in Season 4. The hop rocks are interesting. They're these little purple rocks that you can get in the game, and they just kind of give you a huge boost on jumping. Now, they also give you no fall damage, so if you build up super high, then you're not going to take any fall damage if the effect it gives you is still enabled. I really hate it though, mainly because it gives you jump boost, and you can like jump over bases or jump into bases super easily, and it's just super annoying. The next thing I hate, which I really do hate about this game, and I've seen some videos on it, and it's pretty funny if you watch people, but if it happens to you, you really get screwed over, is the RNG in this game. Now the RNG is how many times you hit someone on target. So if you're like aiming at them and you shoot at them over and over again, it's how many times you hit them while you're aiming on target. So RNG, I'm sure a lot of people hate because, I mean, come on, it's RNG. People are like, really? RNG? No one really wants this in the game, but it's kind of a main aspect of the game, so you don't hit them every single time and just totally obliterate them. I mean, it's gonna be in the game forever, but I'm hoping they'll add a mode that's like extreme accuracy mode, so you don't have RNG and it's just where it shoots where you want it to shoot. The next thing I hate about this game is the constant glitches. I have seen so many glitches in this game. It is kind of sad. Honestly, the game has a lot of glitches. There's a lot of building glitches, mostly building glitches, but there's also new glitches with the new items they add, which they should review before they add them into the game. It's kind of sad that they haven't reviewed, that they haven't fixed some of these glitches that have been on for a really long time. One of the glitches I constantly see in this game, which occurs to me over and over and over again, is this glitch where you play something but it's not actually there. So when you jump down and you're trying to land on something and it like isn't there but you see it, you just fall straight through and die immediately. It's like, come on, Fortnite, it's been here forever, you can fix it. The next thing and the last thing that I really hate about this game, it's not like too horrible, but it's still pretty bad, is when you keep on jumping for a period of time, it stops you jumping, and this can really suck for building, because if you build up and building and you stop jumping, then you're not going to be able to keep on building up, which really stops me from being able to build, and it just gets in my way. Now, there's some things I really hate. In love.
I still love you.
About this game. There's the rocket launcher and the grenade launcher. I have a saying for these two, and it's if you have it, you love it.
I still love you.
And if you don't have it, you hate it. If you have it, then you're gonna be on a complete joyride, just freaking shooting at everyone with rocket launchers, and it does 105 damage. It's insane damage. And it's super bad for the person that doesn't have it, because it's like, how are they gonna live through that? I mean, if they spam build, yes, they could maybe live through it, but it's very hard to live through someone who has a rocket and grenade launcher when you don't have rocket and grenade launcher. The next thing I hate and love is the storm. Now, if the storm wasn't a thing, then people would just be frolicking around. The game would last for like an hour and a half. Because people would be searching for the last people. Where are they? The storm kind of just makes the people conjoin in, and it does damage to people who get stuck in the storm. But at the same time, it can be really bad, because if you're very, very far away from the safe zone, then you can really get screwed over by the storm. No! The storm can deal so much damage to you that you actually die from the storm, even though you're trying to run to the safe zone. So, I mean, it's something that, I mean, I love when I get lucky with it. I still love you! But I hate it when it's halfway across the map. The last thing I hate and love is the bush. The bush is an item in the game, but it also randomly appears around the map. It's pretty common, but it's kind of sad. So the bush, a bunch of noobs basically camping with pump shotguns and kind of just wait for someone to come by, and then they pump them in the face. This has happened to me so many times. It happened to me yesterday, and I kind of got really sad. I was like, really, man? You're gonna pump me in the face in the bush? But then again, it's also pretty funny because you can hide in it, and people won't expect a very good player to hide in the bush. So they're just like, no one's gonna be in there, and then you snipe them in the face, and you're just like, really? Really? The last thing that I want to get through is the surprising thing about this game that I actually have mentioned already, but I just want to restate.
Oh my god! Wow! Oh my god!
This game is completely free, and it is one of the best games by far I have ever played. I'm in a competitive scene now just because I love this game and I play it constantly. It's really, really fun. I mean, I could play this game for hours and not get bored. I mean, I play this game for days and not get bored. It is probably my favorite game up to date. It's unique, but it did take an idea off of a game called H1Z1, but they really twisted it into a more exciting game by adding building and like rocket launchers and just adding a whole bunch of new stuff. That's basically it. I mean, Fortnite is going to be one of my favorite games for a while since I'm in the competitive scene. I'm going to play it a lot. I'm going to be streaming a lot of it too on my Twitch account, so if you want to come by, just search up Nightly Duster in the search bar on Twitch, and you'll totally see me streaming, or you'll see some, or if I'm not streaming, you just go to one of my clips and watch them. I mean, they're pretty cool clips. Fortnite's overall a really fun game. I would play it every single day. It's super fun.